Welcome back to Wheeling with Wally. Today we're going to be installing BulletPoint Mounting Solutions grab bar mounting point. So technically I already did this install. I just did it a minute ago when I did the Ruby Grid install and I made a video on that. But BulletPoint asked me to do a separate video on this because I get tons of questions about this mount and I understand why. It's super simple and super helpful, so I bet a lot of people are interested in it. Let's go ahead and hop into the passenger side of the Jeep real quick and I'll show you where this goes in. So one of the many things that makes BulletPoint mounting solutions pretty awesome is they always include the hardware and the tools to do the job. So it's kind of a one-stop shop. You don't have to have any extra gear to do this. Here's the Allen wrench they included. And what you're gonna do is stick it in this screw in the grab handle, and then you're just going to loosen this screw and remove it. It's a really short thread, not a whole lot to it. You got to be careful with this because I think it's just plastic threads in there, so you do not want to over tighten these. Then you just take this little ball mount, stick it on the Allen wrench, and start to screw it down. Like I said, be very careful not to over tighten. Get it a little snug, and that is good. Another cool thing about this mount is you actually have another screw on the right side of this grab handle. You can remove that and you can either move that over here or put another one in and run two of these. You could have a passenger phone mount on this side if you want, or any of their other mounts. So it's really neat. That's kind of one of my favorite things about BulletPoint mounting solutions, other than their top-notch quality, is that you can mix and match in whatever flavor you want for your Jeep, and you can just make it your own. So the next step would be to grab this little guy, and you will just loosen this until you can fit it over the ball. And then once it's over the ball, you'll take your mount and it'll go in the other end, and then you can just tighten it back down. Once you get it a little snug, you can move it around in whatever way you want to figure out how you want to angle it. And you can pretty much angle this thing in any direction you want. I'm going to point mine at the driver's side because I want to be able to reach it. And then you just crank that down and you have a nice rigid mount. And then take your radio, take your clip, stick it through the hole on the top, and it just slides right into place. And now you have a fully mounted radio. And then if you need it when you're getting out of the Jeep or you want to talk back, quickly pop it off, quickly pop it back in. It's just that simple. So as you can see, here's the radio mount. It's a really clean, fresh install. It looks good in there. If you come up here, this is my Ruby Grid system, and this just takes place of that little kind of tray you have up here, and then you can mount as many things as you can fit. I think you could probably get up to 5 different mounts on there. I have 3 and have plenty of room left. This first one I have right here is my tablet mount. This thing is awesome. You have plenty of stretch in this and plenty of expansion on this side to fit a big tablet. I use a tablet mount because I use Onyx Off-Road to do all my maps, and this gives me a firm way to mount it and see it while I'm out on the trail. And then if you come over to the driver's side, you can see my phone mount is right here. It kind of has the same system as a tablet mount. It is a really spring-loaded firm mount, and it'll hold your phone in there very securely. And then on the left here, this is where I mount my camera, and I've got it on a swivel so I can quickly turn it to face forward or face me so I can talk to the camera while I'm driving on the trails. Again, this is an awesome system. I'm really appreciative to BulletPoint for sponsoring this video. This is just a great setup, and this really moves my baby Gladiator in the right direction. So that's all there is to this little 3-minute grab handle mount install. I highly recommend you guys go to BulletPoint's website and check out all their other mounts. There might be something on there that fits your needs more than what I have on mine. They have tons of options. It's worth the look. They are top-notch quality. I reached out to BulletPoint and asked them if they would sponsor a video because this is a product I use in my other Jeep, and it's a product I really believe in. I love it. I'm happy they sponsored me. BulletPoint, if you're watching, thanks again. This is going to make this Gladiator be awesome in the future. If you guys are new to the channel, please think about subscribing. Drop me a comment down there. Tell me what brought you here. I'm going to be building up this Gladiator to be an off-road and overland build here in the future. Before that, I've been using a Jeep TJ, which I still have and you will still see on the channel. but this is going to be my focus for a while. I want to get this thing built up for a little more comfort and longer adventures. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.